So the second of the two here at the Monroe College Martin Luther King Classic. As the Monroe Mustang women taking on Union County College. This will be the first game for Union County of the 2022 calendar year. They finished on a 3-game winning streak, defeating Montgomery, Maryland 77-73. They're led by Brianna Mills, the GSAC Player of the Week. Rissel Rodriguez, a solid player down low for them. Monroe on a 2-game winning streak coming into this one. And the lady we mentioned, Brianna Mills, breaks through first for Union County College. Ranked number 10 in the NJCAA Division II poll. As a quick turnover by Asia Pink, and 4 points already on the board by Union County College. As that one from Samira Sargent, team leader in scoring at 15.5 points per game. And the scoring for the Mustangs, Deja Wentz, Naomi Barnwell, Olivia Medford. That's where it goes to in the scoring. Wentz 12.6 points per game. 3-ball off the mark, and the lady we mentioned with the board led all players in that win against Howard with 19. Asia Pink over to Medford. Had a double-double at that Monroe mixer as her jumper too strong. And Mills with the defensive board trying to push, but good denial by Medford. Out at the free throw line, and that J good from Rissel Rodriguez. So first 6 points belonging to Union County College. Coming in with a 12-1 record. Monroe Mustangs at 5-9, winners of their last 2. Wentz, nice head fake, pulls up off the left glass, off a pair of hands, and it touched the Mustangs last. So it will go over here to Union County College. Amy Sangari, who's also part of this 5, had a double-double as well at that Monroe mixer to end the 2021 calendar year. Alston behind her back. Now Mills trying to drive, and we'll see who they give it to. She made contact with Deja Wentz. And that'll be Wentz's first foul. Her team's first. First 6 points that belong to Union County College. Looking for the first 8. That one way off, and Sangari with a big rebound. So now Monroe trying to get it going offensively. Deja Wentz is where it goes through. Leading scorer at 12.9 points per game. Olivia Medford third at 11.1 points per game. We'll see Naomi Barnwell hopefully later. The 2 crucial scorers. And the big time 3 knocked down by Olivia Medford. Also leads this team with 37 steals, the 11.1 point per game average, and we're now have seen a 6-point game sliced in half to just a 3-point game. As good passing around the parabola as Rissel Rodriguez finishes that lay-in off the feed from Tony Renee Blandford. And the lead now back to 5 for Union. It's been as large as 6. That one out of play, and we'll stick with the Mustangs. Now Wentz controlling. Drills that one at Medford, was able to hold up. Comes to the free throw line, pulls up, connects! So good job by Monroe as they've gone on 2 possessions and finally getting 5 points. Want to get Medford and Wentz in a rhythm in this one, as here's Brianna Mills, second at 15.4 points per game on the cutter and puts it home. So Mills with 4 of the 10 Union County College points. Medford leaves it out for Pink, 3 off the mark. Good work on the offensive glass by Sagri, who connects with Medford, and she knocks down the J. Medford with all 7 Monroe Mustang points. As they're down by 3, they've trimmed down what was a 6-point deficit to open this one up. Mills trying to find a cutter. Blandford back out to Alston across the parabola. 3-ball. Sargent is good. Sargent came in the team leader with 32 threes made and 84 attempted, as Pink had trouble handling that 2-on-1. As Alston The Sargent back to Olston. Has a little trouble tightrope in that back line. And it will go over here to the Mustangs. Monroe averages 60.6 points per game. They had 92 season high in that win against Monroe Community College. As Segree, fans thought she traveled, at least the bench of Union did, and so turnover there assessed to Monroe College. That'll be the first on Segree, and we will have some new players step in. Carvel Caro will come in, freshman center from Sevilla, Spain. Segree, Arnold, Medford in the 5 for the Mustangs. As Rodriguez short on that floater. Good job on the boards by Carvel Caro. Third with 75 rebounds, picked up her 75th right there. Medford over to Tudney Arnold. Floater off the back of the iron. Mills with the rebound. Mills is the chef of this offense, leader with 75 assists. Blandford cannot connect on that hook shot. And the rebound corralled by Medford. She now has 80 on the year, second on the team in that category for the Mustangs. Down by 6. They surrendered the first 6, trimmed that lead to 3. And now Union has extended it further last couple of possessions. Here's Wentz, 7 to shoot, fires from deep. Good! So Monroe with their second 3 made, shooting 66.7% from deep. And the lead now down to 3. Blandford trying to go down low. Caro, nice read. Now can Tunde Arnold finish? Trying to split. She'll reset. Carvel Caro. Oh, she was right there, but just could not keep her footing. Traveling called. So Segree will check off. And back into the game comes Asia Pink. Team leader in threes made and attempted with 26 and 80 at 8.3 points per game. Arnold, Wentz, Medford, add Carvajal Caro in the 5 for the Mustangs. Oh, that looked like Rodriguez traveled, and the referee agreed. So back-to-back turnovers by both teams. And now Mustangs trying to get within 1. They could tie with a 3. As Wentz trying to get it rolling. Head fakes. Arnold out the parabola. 3 ball is airballed by Olivia Medford. And it will go over here to Union County College. Well, we mentioned she was a GSAC Player of the Week in Brianna Mills. She averaged 15.6 points per game, 7 rebounds, 9 assists to lift Union County to a couple of wins. Team began 9-0 on the season. They're at 12-1, and Blandford with a travel. So Mustangs with some golden opportunities here to tie at 13 or get us within 1. And a name that was mentioned a lot on the last broadcast, the only loss of the year for Union County College, number 10 country, to number 7 CCBC Essex, who gave the Monroe Express one of their 2 losses on the year. Monroe starting to settle some things down and get that offense rolling. Renee Arnold, pick set on the drive, kicks out. And foul called there on Union. So that'll be the first to Rissel Rodriguez. And she will come out of this one as Tiana McCleary will check in for her. Tanae Arnold. Carvajal Caro. Nice back down, fall away hook. Yes, ma'am! As Monroe is within 1. They trailed by as much as 6. Surrendered the first 6 of the first quarter. And now they're within 1. Sargent over for Mills. Pulls up and connects. That one a big one by Brianna Mills. Now a steal by Mills. And she lays it home. And check that J before. I thought that was an 11 on the jersey. It was Sarah Alston who knocked down that J before, and then hooks up with Mills off of that steal for a second assist as well, as Mills gets 6 points. So a 5-point lead here for Union County College, and a jump ball called. The arrow will stay with the Mustangs. It's always in the first quarter where things are kind of important for them. They're able to get one of their wins at the Monroe College Mixer, really by jumping out to a 14-2 lead. Looked like Medford was hacked like you wouldn't want to know. Refs didn't agree. As Sargent trying to control the pass from Mills, gives it back to her. Down low, Blandford. That shot does not go. Good challenge by Medford. Here is Deja Wentz. The team's leading scorer pulls up. That one off the back of the iron. And good rebound by Tiana McCleary. Alston, three-pointer. That one off the mark as Wentz with the board. Wentz with 3 rebounds in this one. Medford's their leading scorer. Brianna Mills, the leading scorer for Union County College. 12-1, their first game of 2022. As that J just short from Carvajal Caro, who also leads this team in field goal percentage shooting at 52.7. And Tane Arnold will step out. And we will see our so checking in to the game. Aeneas Rosa will be checking into the game. Just wanted to have the pronunciation correct. Wentz, Medford, Carvajal Caro, and Pink in that 5. Nice steal by Rosa. Can she take it here for some points off turnovers? Feeds a cutting Medford fadeaway. Good! That is a point off turnover as Monroe within 3:45 seconds to go. Mills. Connecting over for Millette, and another turnover. Could this be 4 off points? Medford drills it at Pink for 3. We're tied, baby! Her team leading 27-3 has tied us at 17. Timeout on the floor, and Dana Warner is fired up on the sideline with his women. As they have rallied, they've trailed, if you tuned in here, by as much as 6. Surrendered the first 6 points, then got down by 6 again, and have come back here to tie us at 17. His team winners of their last 2. Really, he told me, I got a chance to speak with him. I'm John Kelly Jr., your broadcaster for 3 of the 4 here, SID at the Monroe Express. When I was here, actually, for one of our women's games, telling us really, early part of the year, he was trying to feel out what he had on this squad, but he was really feeling much better as we were getting towards the end, towards the holiday year. And you could see 2 straight wins in that mixer close out, and a lot of resiliency here as the Express with 5 of the last 7 points to tie this one up, as Asia Pink, her first points today, assist by Medford as we stand. So 24 seconds to go. As we see Tony Blandford moving past the 3-point line. Played at Monroe 2 years ago. So in the lineup for Union County College. 20 seconds to go. And Marbly Montas, head coach, has told her women here, hold for the final shot. They led by as much as 6 here in this first quarter. Mustangs have rallied back. Here's Sargent, their top scorer at 15.5 points per game. Good defense here by Coach Warner's squad. That one zinged too hard. And that should, I believe, end the first quarter, and it will. So that is the end of the first 10, and we are tied here at 17. Olivia Medford with 9 points for our Monroe Express. Brianna Mills leading the way in scoring for Union County College. Second game here of the Monroe College Martin Luther King Classic. We'll be back with the next 10 after this. So we go into the second quarter of this one, second game of the Monroe College Martin Luther King Classic. John Kelly Jr., Monroe Express SID, filling in here for Mike McGinnis. He'll be here on the final game as the Monroe Mustangs will take on CCBC Dundalk. Erie Community College and the ranked Sullivan men's basketball program following this one as Mills, good challenge by Medford out to Rosa. Mustangs had 5 of the last 7 points to get this one tied, erased a 6-point first quarter deficit. Doing it with tough defense, and that was hard there as Sangari really did not see where that was going. So a turnover, can it be converted into points by Union County College? No, it cannot. Good defensive board, and here on the push is Arnold. Trying to go all the way, cannot, as the rebound corralled by McQuiller. Now a drive, fall away by Millette, off the mark. Who did touch last? The officials say Union, so it will go over here to the Mustangs. Trying to get their first lead. Both teams shot very well. Mustangs shot 43.8%. Union 44 in that first quarter. Fast break opportunity in the lane. Good by Nia Millette. So Brianna Mills with her second assist, picking up her first steal and another turnover. Back-to-back here by Monroe. Mills, drop step, floater is good as she now has 8 points. So she's just 2 away from a double-figure game. 15.4 she averages on the season. And Rosa was on the line, so turnover by Monroe. So the first 4 points coming by Union after the Mustangs tied this one up. First game of 2022 from Union County College in the top 10. 12-1 coming in. Their only loss to CCBC Essex. Number 7 in the NJCAA Division II poll. Mills for 3. Off the right rim, offensive board. Corralled by McClary. Of course, she threw that. It did touch a Monroe player, so backcourt will not be called. Mills trying to work through a pair. Gets through him, kicks out. Millette for 3. That could not go, and a good defensive board corralled by Sangari. 4 from the Bronx, New York. Good box out. That's their second rebound today. So Arnold directing traffic. Monroe's been able to settle down. Their Union County came in punching as Sangari could not knock that one down. Been trying to get her offensive board. Tie up, jump ball called. And the arrow will stay with the Mustangs as 2 substitutions coming in for them. So Rosa will step off. Get to see leading scorer Deja Wentz come in. The chef of this offense as well, leader with 35 assists, as Segri, Medford, Sangari, Arnold in the 5 for the Mustangs, trying to make it 3 straight wins as 7 to shoot. Arnold, floater, can't get the hometown roll, and the rebound taken down by Rissel Rodriguez, her second rebound, team leading 117th. And that one is knocked down by Nia Millette. So Millette now with 4 points. Brianna Mills 3 assists as Deja Wentz trying to push the pace, threw it away. Sargent out to Millette, starting to feel her rhythm, throws down low. That looked like a stuff, but the official thought there was contact on the shot by Sienna McQuiller. So free throws upcoming for her. As the lead now back to 6. Mustangs got this tied at 17 after 1. But Union County College first 6 of the second quarter as McQuiller knocks down the first of 2 for Union County College. And McQuiller makes that 2 for 2 at the free throw line, shooting 50%. Now Arnold rolling down the court and drawing contact. We'll see who they give it to. Should be the first Union College foul. Union County College foul. Free throws tough to come by, too. Those 2 free throws were the first one of this second quarter, that is. So Arnold. Sagree, that jumper off the back iron. Mills with another board. She can do it all. The GSAC player of the week. Kicks out Sargent for 2. That one is too strong. Good job by Millette on the offensive glass to wrestle that one away. Kicks out a 3-ball off the mark. Another offensive board. We've had 3 of those in that process, and the Mustangs able to come away. Now down by 8, largest they have trailed by without any points off of that. Sarah Carvel-Caro will check in next as Dana Warner going to call for a timeout. His team has not scored over the first 3.5 minutes, all 8 points by Union, and they lead by 8, their largest lead here over the Monroe Mustangs. So out of the Mustang timeout, 30-second timeout, Dana Warner scratched something up here. Nice spin move. Take cannot go, and that was just what you wanted out of a timeout as Sangari to the charity stripe for the Mustangs. She's a redshirt freshman from the Bronx, New York. Played at Monsignor Scanlon. Very common high school. A lot of players play from around here. Of course, her double-double at that Monroe mixer against Monroe Community College, the team up in Rochester, the Tribunes as they're called, as she goes 1 for 2 at the line. The 2 coming up next. It was a career high for points this year, 17, and in rebounds with 12. Had another double-digit rebounding performance, 10, against Raritan Valley Community College. And 2 for 2, so good start there by Sangari as their first 2 points coming via free throw. And Sargent will check off, and back comes Seja Alston for Union County College. It's a team that can really light it up. They average 88.9 points per game. They're the top 10 in the country in Division II. CCBC Essex, the top scoring team in the country from Maryland. Alston on the drive, rejected! Oh, baby, Sangari. Now can Deja finish it? Wentz got tied up. Nice heady play by Mills. Put her 2 hands on it as Wentz was going for the lay-in. And then Alston scores in transition on a fast break point. So Union up by 8. It's the largest they have led by. That was the 4th point for Alston. 4 assists for Brianna Mills in this first half. Now Tanae Arnold on the drive. Got contacted. Good offensive board. Sangari draws a contact and foul, and she is going back to the charity stripe. 4 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. And we'll see who the foul is on. It'll be Tony Renee Blandford, played here 2 years ago. And she will check off. Union County College beat Harcum 69-65. They'll face the Monroe Express. I'm the SID, John Kelly Jr. at the Monroe Express. They'll be facing the women tomorrow, as Sullivan remained perfect in Division II today and on the year, defeating the Express earlier today, as Zangari cannot knock down the first of two. Her and Medford had those double-doubles. Monroe mixer. Really love how Zangari really can establish her body, and she just cannot knock down those two free throws, so the lead stays at 8 for Union County College. Here's Mills. A drive and scoop lay-in from Millette off the mark, and a good rebound by Segre, and then official had a whistle beforehand. So you see Sarah Carvajal-Caro probably step back in, and she will. The Spaniard, 8.9 points per game. And Medford will come in. Arnold will check out. Segre, there's the leading scorer, Deja Wentz. And Asia Pink in the 5 for Monroe. And Union frustrated at that one. They were trying to put a trap on Wentz, and she split it. And so Union County College, they're grabbing their 4th foul. And now in the first, Alston. So Medford on the inbound. To Sarah Carvajal-Caro, trying to go back. The Medford had trouble, knocked out of play. So will stay with the Mustangs. Scored 202 second quarter points this year. Try to make it 5 of 6 wins. Dating back to the calendar year of that one, and a turnover by Medford. And the steal picked up by Mills. Millette up to Mills. Down low Rodriguez. And her fadeaway is too strong. Segre with the board. So that is her 4th rebound, 3rd on the defensive side. As Mustangs hanging around here. Can Pink knock down a 3? That one's short. You want to go to Asia as much as you can. 26 threes made, tops on the team coming in beforehand. Millette had space, thought about taking it, did, couldn't connect. Segre with 5 rebounds. Pink out for Medford. Freshman from Rockville Center, New York. Step back Jay. That one rims out. Good offensive board. Gets it there from Carvajal-Caro. Pass was too hot, so she couldn't lay it up. Feet underneath Pink. Lays it home. Segre with the assist. So, first 2 points for Monroe here in the second quarter, been outscored 10-2. We were tied at 17 as Pink, the lady who just put that one down, tied us with a 3. She has 5 points today. Second assist by Segre as Millette knocks down from the left baseline. So Union County College has led by 8. That is their largest lead. Mustangs helped erase 2 6-point deficits back in the first quarter. Wentz has got to get going. That shot not going to really have a chance. And it will go over here to Union County College as Millette will check off. And Sargent stepping in. Mills, Alston, Rodriguez in the 5 for Union County College. Team that can get it done on the boards as well, averaging 51.9 rebounds per game. Although overall, the Mustangs have done a really good job here in that rebounding category, out-rebounding them 18-17. 3-ball by Pierce. Cannot go. Pinballs around. Medford had it. Sargent tries to steal it from her, but she's able to handle. Rosa feeds a wide open Segre, and she lays it home. Good job by Dana Warner's squad. The Patience and able to come away with the 2 in the paint. And they cut the Union lead down to 6. Mills leads his team with 75 assists coming in. She has 79 now. Alston not even close from 3, and a big opportunity now to get this deficit down to 3 or 5 by a 3-pointer or 2 here coming up. As we see Medford going to be inbounding from Rockville Center, New York. Long Island Lutheran, good basketball program that she comes from. Of course, 26 points, her season high against Monroe Community College. Looking for 3 double-figure games in her last 4. Segree traveled. So, goes back over here to Union County College. As that is the 15th Monroe turnover. They've hung around. Union County College has hit shots when it matters. If Monroe could keep their turnovers down from double digits, got a good chance to really come back and win this game. As there it's a big-time turnover enforced there by Rosa with the steal. Can Rosa take it herself? Looks to Medford. Alston knocked it out. So that's a 3rd steal by Anais Rosa. Equals a career best, which he had 3 on December 4th against Erie County Community College. Wentz to Medford. Gets it back from her. Drilled that down low, and she was looking for Sarah Carvajal-Caro. So that's the 3rd turnover for Wentz. 16th of Monroe here in the first half. 1:14 to go. As Millette bringing it up. Then she had it knocked away by Medford. Rosa connects with Medford. One-on-one with Sargent driving. Oh, she got clipped like you wouldn't want to know. And she'll get 2 free throws upcoming. As Sargent going to be whistled for the foul. Medford leading all scorers with 9. Brianna Mills with 8. Top scorers coming to play today. As that is the first foul to Samira Sargent. So Medford, first of 2, connects on the first of 2. 64.7% shooter on the season. 3rd in free throws made and attempted coming in at 27 and 35. So those are 2 big ones. It's a 2-possession game as Coach Warner's squad started to settle down here. And Millette cannot connect. Segree clips her. She was going for the block. So Medford in double figures for the Mustangs. And now Millette to the line for Union County College. So for Medford, it's her first double-figure game of 2022. Be your second over 3 games. Millette cannot make the first of 2 free throws. It's been really interesting, really solid defense. Refs letting them play. Just 9 total free throw attempts between both of these squads as Millette could not convert. So if the Mustangs can calm down here, this could be a 1-possession game. They even get the lead if there's more time. Wentz has got to get going scoring to Rosa. Puts it behind her back on the accelerator and draws contact. Very creative there by Anais Rosa. And she'll have a pair of free throws coming her way to try to cut this 4-point deficit down to 2. Or 3 if she can go 1 of 2. So just be the 9th attempt and 10th for her on the year. 2 of 8 from the line. And she connects on the first of 2. Against CBC Catonsville, that was her career high 11. Went 5 of 12 for the field in that one. Trying to go 2 for 2 at the line. Goes 1 for 2. And Rodriguez with the rebound. Quick push here by Union County College. 30 to go. Mills dices one. Kicks out. Jay on the way is short by Pierce. And big defensive board by Carvajal Caro. Can Medford convert it? Plants looking to Rosa. She was not ready. But it's okay as Rowe just thinking a bit ahead. This, of course, for them, their first game of 2022 for both squads. Alston and Blandford to come in. Blandford been quiet, third in scoring at 12.5 points per game. Final shot here for Union County College. Mills trying to make it a good one to Alston. Pulls up for 2. That rims out. Easy offensive board for Mills, who got stuffed. No, they say. As Carvajal Caro had her paw right on that one, but they saw contact. So Mills will go to the charity stripe for a pair of free throws to add to a 3-point Union County College lead. Mills cannot connect on the first of 2. Seven straight double-figure games coming into this one. And 2 of those 7 straight 20-point performances, including a season high in that win against Montgomery College, 23. 1 second to go. Can a shot get off by the Mustangs? No. So despite some struggles here shooting-wise, you got to give Dana Warner and his squad a lot of credit. Trailed by as much as 8, but they're only down by 3 at halftime. And hopefully they'll make some adjustments because a lot more left in the tank from this Mustangs squad. We're at halftime. Union County College leads 29-26 here in our second game of the Monroe College Martin Luther King Classic. And we begin quarter number 3 of this one, as the Mustangs trying to make it 3 straight wins. Union County College trying to get their first win of 2022. Both teams' first game of 2022. Brianna Mills was the leading scorer for Union in that first half. 11 from Olivia Medford. Those are your leading scorers. Monroe really finished strong, only just 2 points, and they really kind of came on to get it to 3. Trying to get it within 1. Medford, her lay-in short. And the board is corralled by Mills. A do-it-all. Her 5th total rebound, 4th defensively. Leaves it for Alston, who airballed it, but right there is Rissel Rodriguez to put it up. Rodriguez, she's everywhere there rebounding. 7 double-digit rebound games for her on the season. Sangari balloons that across here for Medford, who really is feeling her stride in this one. 26 was her season high against Monroe Community College, the Tribunes of Rochester. She went 12 of 16 from the field in that one. Trying to go and knock down that field goal, but it was short. Rodriguez, the rebound, her 5th. Mills in transition. Doesn't see a challenge, goes all through it, and then the follow lay-in off the mark, but a foul as Tony Renee Blandford got clipped going up for a second try. And free throws upcoming here for Union County College. They shoot 65.7% from the field. 5th in Division II in the NJCAA, and scoring coming to this one at 88.9 points per game. As Blandford, the former player, played here a couple years ago for Monroe. Knocks down the first, cannot make the second. As Sagri with a big defensive board. Medford, Sangari, and Asia Pink in the 5 for the Mustangs. Trying to make it 3 straight wins. Pink leaves it for Medford. We got to see a little bit out of Deja Wentz, team's leading scorer. It's been held quiet so far. Sangari, turnaround, hook shot. That one airballed, and Alston with the board. Her first today. Outlets to Blandford, who puts it down. So Blandford with the last 3 points. And now Union out to an 8-point lead. The first 5 points here in the third quarter. Here on the Monroe Mustangs Sports Network. Wentz, yes! As the great Marv Albert would say, 5 points for Deja, a big one. As the lead now down to 5. Mills, look at what she does, how she opens it up, and Rodriguez loves the opening as she puts down that one. So that's 8 points, 5th assist for Brianna Mills. She now has 80 on the year. That's tops on the team. The GSAC Player of the Week. She's a talented guard, probably one of the best that Monroe will see this year. Medford trying to go down low from Pink. Corrals it back to Pink on a give and go. Asia trying to go one more pass, but well read by Sargent. Outlets to Blandford. And she goes up, draws contact on Medford. So that'll be the second Monroe foul, second to Medford. And now here comes Sarah Carvajal-Caro in for Sangari. The Sevilla, Spain native, 7 double-figure games. She knocked down 7 field goals on 10 attempted all bests against Monroe County College. Known for her blocking skills, too. As Blandford at the line, the former Monroe player, cannot make the first of 2 at the line. Blandford came in, 8 starts, 12 games played, and she'll go 1 for 2 at the line. She's riding a 3-game double-figure streak, 3 straight, with 19 being her best against Chesapeake College down there in Maryland. Medford steps up, cannot connect, ball pinballs around, and the second try cannot go from Carvajal-Caro, and we have a foul after. And it's going to be against the Mustangs. So Blandford with 4 points, getting a ball here. That for Medford, her third, and her team's third. So one of the top 3 scorers for this team, and their leading scorer after the first half, is to be careful as Carvajal Caro thought she had that steal. Blandford drilled that, trying to go to Rodriguez. Sarah read that beautifully. Now Blandford splits, said put it up the bottom of the backboard, and Carvajal Caro able to eat it up. Wentz has got to get going, and Mills has shut her down so far. Deja Wentz out for 3. Carvajal Caro airballs it. You're not sure if that's really what head coach Dana Warner wanted her to shoot. So we'll go over here to Union County College. As you see, Dana Warner, they're on the sideline on a chair. His women, 2 straight wins, trying to get win number 6. Mills pulls up, way short. Good challenge by Carvajal Caro, except the offensive glass dominated by Union, and they're able to get a rebound and draw a foul. So, inbound coming from Samira Sargent. Millette for 2. Off the back of the iron, Mills the offensive board. Millette again wide open, and she connects. Mills with her 6th assist. Got her 6th rebound total. So she leads the team in scoring with 8 points. Is tied with 6 rebounds in that category, and a turnover by Pink again. Turnovers really hurting the Mustangs in this one as Blandford cannot convert down in the paint. Rodriguez, oh man, looked like she was stuffed going up. But a foul called instead. And that'll be the second foul to Sarah Carvajal Caro as Pink will come off and Carvajal Caro off as well. Sangari will step in. Medford, Wentz, Sagri, and Tunde Arnold in the 5 as Rodriguez cannot connect on the first of 2 free throws. 7 double-digit rebound games. And this is a big number, 15 against CCBC Essex. Battling with Patricia Enigba, who was the Division II Women's Player of the Week a few weeks ago. Of course, CCBC Essex shooting up into the top 10. And Rissell put up a good performance against them, over 100 rebounds this year. 115 coming in, leading the way. As the lead now to 12 for Union, the largest it has been. The Mustangs have a rally out of them. And that one turned over by Sagri. At times it just seems that the Mustangs have it in control, and then a rushed pass here or there hurts them, and then Union knocks one down. As the Mustangs have turned it over 21 times, Union just 13. Millette. Sargent to Millette. Millette out for Mills, 3 ball, good. And Brianna Mills feeling it from deep. She now is in double figures. That is her 11th point. Millette's first assist. She now has 8 straight double-figure games. Mustangs trying to get a bucket, and Sangari cannot knock down. Sargent got the board, trying to take it all the way for the score. Instead, she hands to Millette. Lead now 15 for Union, just 2 points in this third quarter by Monroe. As Sargent missed that, Sangari with the rebound, then she turned it over. Millette down low, and Rodriguez lays it home. Another point off turnovers. And Coach Dana Warner has seen enough, and he's going to call a timeout as his team has been outscored 16-2 here in the third quarter. And they're down by 17, largest they have faced today. Well, we're going to preview the next matchup, which will follow Erie Community College and Sullivan. The men's squad, the women knocked off Monroe Bronx today. John Kelly Jr., your play-by-play man. NSID of the Monroe Express, as Ben Newberg's team remains perfect on the year as they got a win in our first matchup today. So they move now to, well, they stay undefeated and pick up a big-time win today, moving to 15-0 as they defeated Monroe Bronx earlier. But in the men's category, you know, Region 15 has been quite good in the D2 category, finally starting to break through some men's programs. Orange County Community College, just because of some issues with COVID, just hasn't had the chance to put things together and get on the court yet, but darn good team as they're in the top 10. And Sullivan's men also getting there as well, as they'll take out Erie County Community College, as Sullivan, number 8 in the country. The team I mentioned, Orange County Community College, 9-0, as Sullivan 9-2, and that'll be a matchup happening up right after us. Matchup of some really good big men in that one. Should be a fun one to watch. As excited to just give you a number you may see on the floor. Excited to see sophomore William Tavares de Brito from Cape Verde, Florida, 116 rebounds. That one will be before our Monroe Mustangs take on BC Dundalk, and Mike McGinnis, our normal play-by-play man, will have that for you. So Sargent on the inbound. 8 threes she came in here over her last 2 games. But the Mustangs have done a good job to keep her quiet. And Union quiet, just shooting 18% from 3. But they're doing it in the 2. Is that one rejected by Segre? Did she get another one? We'll see if they gave her 2 blocks. She had 1 before. As Monroe now in transition. Big time J, finally, from Olivia Medford. Just the 4th point of the 3rd quarter. Medford, her team high 13th point. As Mills will slow things down. Union led by 17, largest, the 4, and another foul call. Hopefully this is not on Medford. No, actually, ball just out of play, so it will be Sargent on the inbound. Brianna Mills, as good as advertised. Yeah, we know her for scoring, but she's done phenomenally on defense. 6 rebounds. She fires again off the right rim, and the rebound by Medford. Very similar type of guards here. Medford, Mills, they get it done on the rebounding side. They can kill you scoring. As Tanae Arnold asking for a pick. Instead, she resets, just goes out to Deja Wentz. 9 double-figure games for her. And a reach-in foul called on Union as Sangaree was about to go on the attack to the tin. So that will be their first foul. And the second foul to Rissel Rodriguez. As Tayani McClary will check in. Inbound coming from Deja Wentz. It's like she tried to push it in and just lost it, so a steal by Sargent. Outlets up ahead. Millette trying to keep it alive, threw it away to Medford. Trying to go to Sangaree. Surprised Medford didn't take it, as Mills with the steal to Millette, and she traveled. So 2 turnovers back to back. And 4th turnover for Millette. 3 minutes to go. Just 4 points here in the 3rd quarter by Monroe. They were held to 9 the previous quarter, trailed by much as 6 in that 1st quarter. Came back to tie it. Only had 2 points through the early part of the 2nd quarter. Were able to really close in and keep it close. Just 4 points. They got to get something going. Wentz, their top scorer at 12.6 points per game, has been shut down today. Very active with the hands, too. UD County College. Really got to be so careful with those passes. 7 to shoot. Wentz for 3. And the rebound corralled by McClary. Outlets to Mills. Mills kicks out. Sargent, 3-ball. That one too strong. And offensive rebound by Millette. That's their 3rd rebound today. All 3 of them on offense. Sargent, step back 3. Good. 18-point lead for Union. Largest they have led by as Sargent now with 8 points. 2 players in double figures for Union County College, Rodriguez and Mills with 11 each. Segree's J off the mark, Millette with the board. 4 rebounds for Millette, and she turns it over. Wentz with the steal. Can she convert the point on turnover? Lay-in. No! Segree the offensive board, and she finally draws the foul and a chance for Monroe to get some points here at the charity stripe. Just 4 points in this third quarter. As we will see Seja Alston step in. Millette will come off. Jasmine Pierce going to come in as well for Union County College. As Marbally Montas has built a great season here, 12-1. She was a student at Union County College, the head coach. As Segree connects the line, 5th point of the third for Monroe. It's amazing what Union County College did for her. She'll try to do for her women too. Helped her get a scholarship to Monmouth University. She was a junior college All-America. And we don't have the balance in yet. Brianna Mills definitely playing like an All-America here today. What we can see isn't just scoring. It's what she's been able to do all over the floor. Second with 6 rebounds. She's put up 5 assists today. Still a 16-point game, but if Dana Warner's team could just put together a run, they're in this one, and we got an interesting final 10 minutes. It's not like Union County College has really just pulled away. That one off the top of the backboard on a 3 from Pierce. Offensive board by McClary. At the 13th offensive rebound, and then a turnover by Mills. Check that, Pierce on the turnover, and the steal by Medford, her 4th today. 3-ball, Rosa. That one off the back of the iron. No one crashing. Easy defensive board for Alston. It's her 2nd rebound today as Mills. Looks like a charge, and it is. So 57.1 seconds. That's just the first foul to Mills. Her 2nd turnover. Medford just 2 points after 11 in the first half. As Carvajal Caro driving. Fall-away hook. Yes, and the foul from the Spaniard. And a chance here for a 3-point play. That's huge coming up. So 4 points for Sarah. Trying to get a big 3-point play. And does. Now this makes this possession even more important because if Monroe can get another stop, allows you to really get it down to single digits going into the final 10. And folks, then you have yourself a chance as Brianna Mills looked like she carried there. And a foul called on Carvajal Caro. I thought she had blocked that one. So that'll be her 3rd foul. And you wonder here if Dana Warner has to pull her off. If you give her some time, he will bring in Kayla Segree again. Carvajal with 5 points. And now Brianna Mills at the charity stripe. So now she has 8 straight double-figure games. That's dating back to December 7th, what she's been able to do. And she cannot connect on the first of 2 free throws. Mills trying to go 1 for 2 and cannot. So when plenty of meat on the bone, as they say here for this Mustang squad. She's got to put something together right around this here going into the final 10. 26 seconds to go. There's a 1-second shot clock to game clock advantage. Actually, now I did my math wrong. 6-second shot clock to game clock advantage. As Medford from the free throw line. Couldn't go. Can the offensive board be corralled? Yes, by Arnold. She has space. Can she connect? No. Rebound McClary. 4 seconds to go. Alston to Mills with one. Can she get a shot off at the horn? Yes, but it doesn't go. And we'll go into the final 10 minutes with Union leading by 13, 48-35. Final 10 minutes of this one as Monroe Mustangs trying to keep their 2-game winning streak alive. Union County College, number 10 in the country in Division II in NJCAA play. And led at halftime. Great third quarter. Outscored the Mustangs 19-9 in that third quarter as Pink could not convert on the three. Millette with the rebound, then turned it over. Pink, Segree, good start to the fourth. Again, the lead not too large for a major Monroe run to make this an interesting ball game, but they have to really take every shot and every opportunity and create them. Get that opportunity. Millette head fakes, pulls up, cannot connect, and Medford with a big-time defensive board. She's really been the horse, if we could say this, to this Mustang, to the team name, as she picks up her 5th rebound, leading the team with 13 points today. Rosa to Segree. Went away from the cutter. Medford. Oh, she got fouled. Count it, baby, as she puts it up and in. And already Monroe out of the gate with the first 4 here in the final quarter of play. That's 3 assists for Segree. Known for blocks. Team leader with 13 coming in. And Medford trying to convert the 3-point play. Segree with 3 assists today, so that's a new season-high mark for her. As can a 3-point play be put through by Medford? Yes, it can. So Medford now with 16 points. She's leading all scorers today. Segree with 6 points, Wentz with 5. As Rodriguez had trouble with that hot potato sizzled at her by Blandford. And what was a 13-point deficit, first 5 of this fourth, coming for the Mustangs. It's really been the other players on the Mustangs stepping up. As Rosa pressured by Sargent, but it was off a Union player, and it will stay with the Mustangs. Trying to get a rally, make it 3 straight wins. This is the number 10 team in the NJCAA poll in Division II. Rosa for three. Short, and Rodriguez a big rebound. Tied a team high today with 11 points. Is another turnover by Mills, and Union County College pushing it a bit. Rodriguez now 2 rebounds away from a double-double. So here's the top scorer, Deja Wentz, just 5 points. Had 19 against Howard, 4 straight double-figure games, 5 away from trying to extend that to 5. Open in the right wing, but Segri gets it from Rosa. It goes back to her and sizzled it off of her palm and out. So go back here to Union County College. Plenty of opportunities here for the Mustangs to rally. This is rare for the number 5 team in the country in scoring in Union County College. No points so far here in the fourth quarter, as that one off the knee of Union County College, and the official on the near side is going to give it to Monroe. So that's the key thing with Dana Warner's squad. You want them to capitalize on the energy when they see it. Rosa trying to split a pair, and Pink tries to help her out, and a foul called. And I think we're going to give it to Alston, as Mills with 4 turnovers. That's the second foul for Alston. So Carvajal Caro to come in. Rosa will come off. Wentz, Segri, Asia Pink, and Medford, team leader with 16 in this one. Carvajal Caro goes out to Medford. I would continue to hit Sarah down there. Pink for 3. And that one air ball, didn't come close. Sargent with the board. Brianna Mills with it. 11 points today. And Sargent, Blandford with space and lays it home. And Carvajal Caro, lucky she didn't get called for a foul, as the lead now back to 10. First bucket for Union here in the final quarter. Carvajal Caro backing down Rodriguez. Fadeaway hook shot. Air ball. Segri had it, and then it touched Rodriguez, and Rodriguez upset about that. So Wentz will bring on the inbound. Okay, team leader with 35 assists, as Carvajal Caro couldn't handle it, but guess what? Mills never saw it. An 11-on-11 matchup. Medford fadeaway, cannot get it to go. So Rodriguez with that defensive board, 1 away from a double-double. 6 of those 9 on the defensive side of the court. Sargent 3. That one pinballs out, and it's corralled by Medford. Leaves it for Pink. Why not from 3? Can't get that to go. So we'll go over here to Union County College, and while probably that's not the shot you want to rush a possession with how Pink can shoot, sometimes she had 4 threes, opened with 14 points in the opener against Salt Lake Community College. You keep letting her shoot. That's what they used to say to Reggie Miller a long time ago. Keep her shooting. Same thing with Sargent. Air ball. Easy offensive board for Rodriguez. Out to Alston. Can a second try 3 work? No. And Sangari with the defensive board. So 6:08 to go. 10-point lead for number 10 in the NJCAA Division II poll, Union County College. 12-1, both teams' first action of 2022. Monroe finished winners of 4 of 5, including a 2-game winning streak, winning both at the Monroe Mixer, as Wentz connects from 2. And quick timeout here by Dana Warner. And he'll talk it over with his women with 5:46 to go. Well, 2 more coming up here on the Monroe Mustangs Sports Network. Men's basketball here. The Mustangs will conclude tonight as they'll take on CCBC Dundalk, and that one at 6 p.m. I'm John Kelly Jr., play-by-play man for you right now. SID of the Monroe Express, who women picked up just their second loss of the year to Sullivan County Community College, who continues to remain undefeated under second-year coach Ben Newberg. And, of course, the Express will play tomorrow. They'll take on Harcum Community College. First game here at 11 a.m. And for all our games this week, just going to announce it out. You can go to youtube.com/Monroe Mustangs, and we will be streaming these live. All of them will go concurrently. Just go to that youtube.com/Monroe Mustangs, and you will see the game pop up, go up. You're on, and you can watch all of the games tomorrow. And us right now in the next two to follow, as number 9 Sullivan County Community College, the men's team, will be in action against Erie Community College. That one following this women's matchup here. Of course, Union County College defeated Harcum by 3 back on December 11th. And that will be the team that faces Jeremy Thompson and our Express basketball team, a D3 level. So, out of the timeout, 5:42 to go. Mustangs hanging around, trying to come back. And that hook shot by Sargent off the mark, Sagreed the board. So she has 11 rebounds, 9 of those on the defensive side today. Trying to give and go to Medford. She was ready to fire it. Medford wasn't ready to cut, and the turnover gives it back to Union County College. So Brianna Mills walking it up the floor. 2 double-figure scores, her and Rissel Rodriguez scoring 11 today. 5:13 remaining. Every possession now defensively for the Mustangs matters. Every shot has to be contested. And it looked like Mills had stepped on the back line. No, they're going to call a foul here on Sagreed. I thought maybe she had that, so that'll be Sagreed's 3rd foul. As the Mustangs having some foul trouble. Medford has 3. Carvajal Caro, 2 with 3 as well. Rodriguez able to lay that home. Great job by Union County College to really milk the clock there. We'll get another 2 and go up by 10. Here's Wentz. 7 points. She's 3 away from a 5th consecutive double-figure game. Sangaree hands it to Wentz. Pulls up. Short. Medford trying to get the offensive board, having to go through serious traffic. That was tough. Thinking maybe she had gotten fouled. Referee didn't agree, and it will go over here to Union County College. So Tanae Arnold will check in. Medford coming out just for a second. Give her a quick rest. Pink, Sangaree, Sagreed. Fill out the 5 for the Mustangs. .428 to go. Only loss by Union County College this year was the number 7 CCBC Essex. They seem to give a lot of teams their first loss. Gave the Monroe Express team on the SID for their first loss back in December. Union County College been consistent since, ranked number 10 in the country. As Arnold able to lay it in, and yes, Mills thought maybe she got away with a push. Ref didn't see it. Doesn't matter, point goes down. Mustangs hanging around, just down by 8. And now a quick timeout. Going to be called by Marbly Montas. So tomorrow, too, as we mentioned, hey, be with us, as tomorrow will be the second day of the Martin Luther King Day Monroe College Classic. And Mike McGinnis, our normal play-by-play guy, will have your final game tonight with the men's basketball team. Be here for all the 4 tomorrow, as the first one will be 11 a.m. Monroe Express and Harcum, as Jeremy Thompson's squad looks to bounce back. Tough loss today that a team that the Mustangs will take on later tomorrow at 5. SUNY Sullivan, an undefeated Generals women's squad under second-year coach Ben Newberg. There'll be 4 really excellent games tomorrow. Of course, the men to follow after here, but us here, and Mike McGinnis will be on that call, but just letting you know more about Sunday's schedule tomorrow as well. 4 games, a lot of fun. Please tune in to youtube.com/Monroe Mustangs. 1 p.m., Erie and CCBC Dundalk will go at it. And then, obviously, SUNY Sullivan, the men are going to take on Erie next. I'll have the call, but they'll have the Mustangs at 3 o'clock. A bunch of great games, a lot of ranked teams playing tomorrow. Of course, there will not be Union County College just playing one day here. But that is our lineup there. And go to youtube.com/Monroe Mustangs. We'll have it all here. Monroe College Martin Luther King Classic. Mills. Fall away hook. Can't go. Offensive board by Rodriguez. Every time the offensive glass continues to go in favor of Union, time goes away for Monroe's opportunity to chip away and come back. Blandford for 2. Got it. The woman who was here 2 years ago and played for this squad now has 8. Alston with 5 assists in this one. And a tough turnover by Asia Pink. So Millette will come in. Quick sub here as Medford will come in. 16 points. Olivia 3 for 9. 3 steals. 3 rebounds this evening. As Rissel Rodriguez leading with 11 rebounds and 13 points, so a double-double for her. Zay now notching her 8th double-digit rebound performance with 13. 11, actually. 13 points she has, leads all scorers. Blandford gets it down low, draws contact, and a chance for her to go into double figures. So Union with 2 players in double figures. Of course, Rodriguez, as we mentioned, double-double, 13 points, 11 rebounds, 11 points from Brianna Mills. And now Tony Renee Blandford with the opportunity with 2 free throws could get in the double figures as Monroe going to make a sub. Sarah Carvajal-Coro will check in. Sarah averaging 8.9 points per game as Blandford knocks down the first of 2. Union has not been so great at the free throw line. Under 40% shooting at the charity stripe. Blandford goes 1 for 2. Who did that touch last? They'll say touched Medford. So it will stay with Union County College as Gree will check in for Carvajal-Caro. 3:10 to go, 11-point lead Union. Trying to put this one away. Millette for 2. That one off the mark. Segree, a big-time boarder. 14th today. Medford trying to help Monroe make a rally. Feeds it to Segree. Medford away from the cutting Pink. As Deja Wentz had trouble handling that pass. And another turnover for the Mustangs. There's a great chance for them to come back in this one, but time continues to eat away as they continue to have turnover issues. Check that before. Segree got her 13th rebound. That, of course, the 5th turnover for Wentz. Blandford. Mills kicks out. Millette for 2. Good. So Nia Millette with 10 points. That's now 3 players in double figures for Union County College. Wentz to Segree, pulls up, connects. Monroe not going to go away. They cut it to 11. Now you got to get stops. And you're wondering here if Dana Warner maybe goes into his bench, potentially looks to maybe stop, get this into a free throw shooting bonus where he can stop the clock. We'll see if he does that as Segree now with 8 points. Wentz, that was her first assist just today. 36 leads the team in that category. And Mills with the turnover, so it didn't hurt the Mustangs. Didn't have to foul, and referees will confer who is it, whose ball is it. They'll say it's Union County College. It seemed like it might have been theirs, although that was tough for me to look at and see from here. So the worst part about this is a fresh shot clock. Millette. Mills. Sargent. 7 to shoot. This is what you want to do. Milk the clock. Blandford driving. Kicks out. Mills for 3. That off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Blandford. That will continue to give Union County College much more time here just to bleed the clock down. At the second rebound, all offensive here for Tony Renee Blandford. And now Monroe fouls, so they'll pick up their 4th. And that's, of course, the 4th to Olivia Medford. Leading scorer this evening, this afternoon, now you'd say. We're getting close to the evening, though. 16 points. Clock going to be bled down. Mills draws contact, and Brianna will go to the charity stripe here with 1:19 to go and try to help Union salt this one away. So after this matchup, Union County College will be at home against CCBC Essex, probably one of the best matchups you'll see next week, number 7 against number 10. As Mills cannot connect on the first of 2. It's part of a 3-game homestand, Asa Brooklyn and then Raritan Valley Community College before heading to Lackawanna and then coming back here to take on the Mustangs again. They'll host Monroe Bronx, the Expresses program, early February on the 5th as Mills goes 1 for 2 at the line. That'll be 12 for her. So Medford keeping it alive, and then Wentz couldn't do anything with it, so 1:10 to go. You're sure here if you're Coach Dana Warner, you're definitely looking to probably foul, try to save some time. A couple threes, game's closer than you think. We'll see what he tries to do as we're under a minute to go. Union going to play keep away. Blandford. She traveled, and the ref saw it as well. So it will go over here to Monroe. If they could try to push, maybe a chance to cut this in half. This possession, they got to get something. Pink. Wentz, 3. That one is short. Who touched it last? They'll say the Mustangs. And so that will probably do it right there with 38.3 seconds. So the number 9 ranked Sullivan County Community College men going to take on Erie. That's coming up after this one as 24 seconds to go. Medford out for Arnold. Pink for Medford. 11 seconds to go. Fires and connects. So that's 18 for Olivia. That'll be a team high today. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will end the game today. So the Mustangs' 2-game winning streak comes to a close as they fall today to Union County College as they go to 13-1 here in their first action of 2022. So the third game of our 4-game medley here in the first day of the Monroe College Martin Luther King Classic will be coming up in about 20 minutes as it'll be number 9 Sullivan County Community College and Erie Community College here on the Monroe Mustangs Sports Network.